Welcome everyone.
Hi everyone.
We have the final of the Squid Game.
Yes.
And oh boy, I had a good time watching it. But Yunie have other thoughts. So let's get it started. It's the final, guys. If you haven't watched the final, make sure you watch it before you watch this video.
Yeah, so with the button games, I think it's quite interesting. But then when we get to the rock, paper, scissors game, I think it's too straightforward. Even though I know there are some strategy involved, but then isn't it too straightforward?
Well, I think both games have a lot of hidden aspects to it. Let's talk about the first game.
Yeah.
So Yunie took some time to understand the first game. And while watching it, I was telling her that you should not be pressing the buttons. You should be waiting for someone else to press it. Do you know why?
I don't really know why.
So if you press the buttons, it's 1 in 3 chance you get eliminated.
Yes.
But if you sit, your chance of getting eliminated on the first go is 1 in 6. Given that it is a random between whoever the green player picks, it is random. But for Mai's case, it was not random. She knew that if she went up to the stage, or if she doesn't go up, if it's Phil or Sam goes up, it is going to be 1 in 3 chance of herself getting eliminated. Because likely they'll pick each other, right?
Yes.
So for Mai's case, she's the only person that have statistically and also with the given probability that knowing the interactions and relationship between the two guys, she was the only one that was willing to press. For them too, it's better to sit down. So I think they made a better choice statistically.
Yeah, I agree with you on that part.
And then it was Phil and also Sam's go.
Yeah.
And I explained to Yunie that if Phil just sits there, he has a 75 to 100% chance of making it to the next round.
Yes.
Simply because if Sam go press the button, it's 50-50 to get eliminated. But if Phil sits there, even if Sam doesn't get eliminated, Sam will pick him, right?
Yeah.
And even if Sam doesn't pick him and pick Mai, it's still only 25% chance. So it's about, it's about 75% chance for Phil to win, up to 100% to stay in the game. It's 75 to 100% because, no matter what happened to Sam, Phil will stay in the game.
Yes, you're
So
right.
Phil was super smart. I don't think Sam understood that. But, they're bros, they want to help each other out. And he was a little more eager because he said he was in the middle of the pack. He really wanted to start sprinting now. But this is not the best time to be sprinting. While watching it, I did the numbers quickly. I was like, you should always be sitting down.
Okay, so it's probably if you have to press the button, it's probably better if you be the first person to press the button.
Only for me. Because if you're the first person to pick, even if you're Sam or Phil, you have 1 in 3 chance of eliminating yourself. And yes, 1 in 3 chance of moving to the next round. But the person sitting down have a 3 in 6 chance of moving to the next round. Because not only do the person press a button can take themselves out, they can take someone else's out. So the person that sits down is 3 in 6 chance of making to the next round, given that it's 50-50 to be picked.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's some hidden probabilities over here. I'm crunching the numbers. So then we come to the paper and scissors. Scissors and papers. This one is quite interesting. It's actually pretty cool they do it in the backs. So this way people wouldn't know what's happening. So here you can see most of the time Mai is winning. So at the start, I was telling Yunie that guys tend to do rock first on the start because you are stressed, you are tensed, you tend to close your palms when this happens.
Yeah.
And she said that too.
She said it's usually rock and scissors, but
That's
I thought
right.
it's usually rock and paper
No,
most of the time.
Most people do not do paper because it makes them vulnerable. Because you have to relax. You do paper only intentionally. You do rock and scissors kind of unintentionally.
Really?
Yeah. And one thing I think Phil didn't understand, I think Yunie wasn't sure, is that, you guys thought this is a game of random, right? This is actually a game of psychological and also constantly updating what other person is doing. And that's what Mai is doing. It's actually really cool. I was really happy for her to win because I was counting. She won 9 times out of 3 times compared to Phil. She has 3 times more chance of winning with the keys because she won 9 times. So yeah, do you know how?
she such a keep track of what he did previously.
That's right. So one part is the male or human psychology, and she can slowly understand why he's doing certain moves.
Yeah.
The second part is, notice that here Phil is going with the rock, right?
Yeah.
Most people that after putting one pose, they tend to not put the same pose again.
Yeah.
People don't think about this, but this is subconsciously,
Yeah.
unless they're aware of this. So let's say if Phil put a rock here, and knowing that he put a rock this go, his left choices that he's not aware of this, but if Mai's aware of this, he only have scissors and paper left.
But I remember there were one time like it was like the beginning.
Yeah.
He did twice.
Yes, sometimes this happens,
Rock.
but most people don't do twice often because they get caught up, right? So if they did, let's say if he did rock twice, on the third time he's not gonna do rock, right?
Yeah.
So if that's the case, on the third time, Mai has a really good chance of winning because knowing that he's only left with paper and scissors, if she just puts scissors out, it's guaranteed to win, or it's guaranteed to not lose.
Oh.
You see, because scissors will beat paper, scissors will draw with scissors.
Oh,
What you're doing is you're trying to draw and winning at the same time.
Yes.
Very deep, right? I came up with this as I was watching. I didn't look into the strategies, but I'm
Right.
pretty good with games.
Okay.
So mine is pretty smart here.
Okay. Do you want to try now?
Let's try.
Okay.
Let's try a few. Okay.
Okay.
So
Make sure
we're gonna
people can
do.
see.
How many do we do?
Maybe we do 5.
Okay.
And see how we're going to win.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll put in the back and then we move to the front. How about that?
No, I think it's better this way so
Okay.
people can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
See.
Okay. I do it.
Okay.
Paper, scissors, rock. Paper, scissors, rock.
Oh.
Paper, scissors, rock. Paper, scissors, rock.
Oh.
Paper, scissors, rock. 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 Is it 5 times already?
No.
Okay,
We're gonna like 4 or 3 times. I'm trying, guys.
Well, I won you all the times.
I don't know what's happening. See, this is why I say I'm good in theory, but when it comes to practice, things does not work all the time. Yunie so lucky. See, I'm trying to
not
count.
lucky. I remember what you said. Okay, you tell me your strategy first.
Okay, it was a little too fast. I think during the game they were not this fast. At the same time, I was losing track, and I was doing what I was not supposed to do. See, the brain works, so the body is not working. What about you? Did you use my rules and my method?
Wait, but did you try to count?
Yeah, I tried to count and try to go against you.
Really?
But most of the time we just drawed when I did it correctly. Other times I just lost. How about you?
I think I remember what you said about most people don't really repeat.
Yeah.
So
After
if
second
you,
repeat.
if you notice that sometimes I repeat,
Uh-huh.
and I think I didn't
Oh, you-
repeat only twice. I repeat like 3 times.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Yes.
That's right. You purposely repeat them all because I told you my theory. We should have done this before that. Next time I'm gonna someone who doesn't know this and I play with them. You already know my theory is not gonna work. I spill my secret too much. So yeah, what I want to stress out in this video is it's not only just about chance. Those 2 games might seem very random and lucky, even the title says one lucky day, but Mai really did a good job. So yeah, what do you think? Not
Well-
bad, right? What do you think guys think about the games, and who do you think deserve to win? I think both Mai and Phil did a good job. And Mai has been, she has been doing some debatable moves. She was
Yeah.
well liked, and then she went against everyone, and then she was lying. There's a lot of things with her.
I know, but I'm still a little bit disappointed that the last game is too straightforward. Even though I understand like what you said about all the theories and everything, but it's too simple.
Well,
I expect something more like complex.
grind.
Yes.
Like grind. Let us know in the comments, guys. What do you think? I liked it. I think
Yeah.
simplicity is the key for Squid games. Most of the Squid games are simple and childhood games.
Yeah,
Kids
I
don't play
know.
complex games. Or you can play snake and lettuce, that's more random. We have a video about that too. So let us know your thoughts in the comments, guys, and we'll see you on the next video. I'm gonna make a few more Squid Game video to compile a few things.
Yeah.
Okay, bye bye.
See ya.
How come you always win? So strange.
Let's rewatch and see.
Okay.